Back in Rochdale, and we're at Rochdale Parish Church of St Chad. This is probably the oldest churches in the Rochdale borough. I'm not too sure when it dates back to this, because I'm not really well up on my history. I should do more really on my history and learn more before I come to places. But I live in Rochdale, so it's not too bad for me to travel here. It's only 5 minutes away. So there's the original stocks. Apparently they date back to... There used to be a sign in them actually. I don't know how bad it is, but we'll have a look here on the old information board. So it's going to be very hard. But it says the St Chad's is a mother church of the parish of Rochdale. So it was built in 1100. So before, when I filmed the town hall, I said 1500, but it was built in 1100. Originally it had 122 steps, which is just down there. They're doing a lot of restoration, so there's 122 steps what lead from the town hall up to this St Chad's. I'm just looking to see if there's anything about the stocks of it, but I can't see anything on there. What it does say is it mentions a bloke called Tim Bobbin. There's a Tim Bobbin in Milnrow, Rochdale. He was a son of John Collios, a minister of Stratford. So that's the reason why we've got a Tim Bobbin in Milnrow, where I live in Rochdale, is because he was the schoolmaster from 1739 to 1786. And there used to be something about the stocks, but it's not showing. Don't give me any information on the stocks, which I'm a bit disappointed in. But so yeah, just going back to the St Chad's Church. All these are gravestones. These date back 1700s, 1600s, and so on. And this used to be a cut through back in the day down here. Used to have a cut through when they're doing the building, the restoration work. They don't actually know what they're doing. But used to cut down there to get to the town centre on a night out. Like I was saying, some of these graves go back 1724. So they go back quite a long time, quite an old place really. I'm not going to go inside because people might be praying, or people might be whatever, there might be something going on, so I don't like to intrude too much. If I can take a little sneaky look, I'll be able to just have a little crafty look. So I'll take a quick walk through. So I've lived in Rochdale for the Rochdale borough for all my life. Rochdale, Haywood, near Milnrow, which is in Rochdale, and I've never been in here all the years I've been here. It was just a quick look anyway. was a quick look inside anyway. I didn't want to intrude too much. So yeah, so Rochdale, it gets a real bad slating by the people of Rochdale as well, but mainly by people who don't live in Rochdale, say it's a shithole or it's this, it's that. But Rochdale's alright. Some nice people in Rochdale, some genuinely nice people. I was going to go and get a view of the town hall from St Chad's. Ignore the Seven Sisters, what we call the Seven Sisters in the background. That's Rochdale Council flats, town flats. I think there's a lot of them are quite empty now. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the town hall, for the view basically of the town centre. Yeah, it's like anywhere as its downfalls. There's a lot of shops shut. You know, your famous shop like your Wilkies and your Woolworths. Oh, you can just make that out, the old Witherspoons in the background, which is the Regal Moon, one of the largest of the Witherspoon chains. And then you've got the hills over there, over towards, that's probably on the way to Halifax or that way on anyway, Hampton Bridge, Tompkins, and I'll take over there towards Littleborough, so on. But yeah, I just wanted to basically show you some nice things of Rochdale. You know, so if you're a football fan and you're coming over, stay over for the night and go to a few of these places and have a nosy, because it's not all doom and gloom. It's only a quick one from me anyway, just while I was passing. And like I said, some of these graves here, they're quite old and you can't quite make out the writing. They could do with a good cleaning. I can see 1760, just about make out 1760 on that one. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm new to this, so forgive me with the way I do videos, or vlogs or blog, whatever you want to call them. I'm not the best. Hopefully I'll get better. Hopefully you can like my video and subscribe to me. I can do some lives and do some more stuff really. That's a little Methodist church over the road there. Then you've got Broadfield Park, which was opened by the Queen. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna take one last look at these stocks. Like I said, these stocks are original. They've been here a very, very long time. I'm pretty gutted really that there isn't somewhat on them. You know, like a plaque to say when, there we go. I think that says, it looks like, I don't know if anybody can make that, is it 1698? But I'm not too sure. But anyway, thanks for watching, and please subscribe and please like, thank you.